fighters come, did you know that everybody will be taken care of except the fighters? The coaches, the referees, the judges, officials, they organize everything. They will pay money to everybody, even as far to the cleaners, the medicals, they will come. But there will not be any amount specifically that, okay, you won't go, this will be allocated to the fighter. No, they will not give them anything. No. Even accommodation self problem, even transportation self, they will not even provide anything. So just imagine. And these people, sometimes they will bring guest artists, maybe they will bring musicians, singers, or comedians. They will pay those people, but they will not pay fighters.
Yeah. Hello, casuals. You're welcome to the Casual Experience Show. And on this episode, I have a fighter with me that has gone through his ups and downs, and is here to speak and tell his story on his journeys. Karo, Gabriel, Mula. You're welcome, bro.
Thanks.
Yeah, with us at the watch party last night. What was your general purview of the MMA community in Abuja, and how did you perceive us?
Man, it's really a nice and lovely people. Warm people. I didn't even expect that this is what the party will look like.
Yeah.
I think it's just party people come and dance, but it's more of sharing updates, more of love, more of communications,
Yes.
Interactions. It's just like a normal family.
Yes.
Everybody's
fight lovers.
Yeah, fight lovers. Everybody is the same. Everybody just doing their thing.
Yes. And you're like our side commentator. You're breaking down some aspects of the fights for us in beats, showing your experience in especially when Merab and Umar were fighting. I saw you were so keen, so interested in it. You were beside me and I was asking you like, you're a supposed striker. Why is your interest piqued in this? And you said something that touched me. Like,
I was really rooting for Umar because I feel Umar is a grappler.
Yeah.
They are very good at grappling, and I've also seen him strike too.
Yes.
So that's also what is different from the rest of them.
Yeah.
The Dagestanis. So
yes.
So I'm rooting for him because I like the way they do their grappling, which is something I lack on my own game, which is something I really want to. So I choose them, him, because I've seen him do great things in grappling. So I want to learn from him. So that's why I was really interested in him. But Merab
outpaced him.
Yeah, Merab did something that me on my own, I've had that experience too. Merab changed the game and gave me the unexpected.
Yeah. And talking about you studying Umar, it's like a mirrored thing with both of you. Him being a grappler and learning striking, and you being a striker trying to learn grappling.
Yeah.
And that takes us to your recent fight, your first professional fight at AKU, where Black Child interviewed you, and you won. I mean, we the casuals, you won our hearts.
Yeah.
When we spoke to you. You spoke to us about your lessons, your mistake, and that's why we had to bring you onto the show.
I saw my lapses already, so I have to go back to the drawing board and get myself prepared. And this is the last time I'm losing to anybody.
We want to hear your story. We want to hear your background. We want to hear your journey.
Okay.
So tell us how it starts.
Okay, well, it started as me, I would like start.
You started boxing.
Yeah. This boxing don't just come by, just starting boxing. I was with my bro, I didn't know he was doing boxing, but he was into fashion. It was sewing.
Yeah.
So as I then,
how long ago was that?
That should be about 2013 or 14. Okay. So I was not being a street kid now, as for a boy normally now.
Yeah.
So I was always bullied because I was small.
Yeah.
So they used to call me me and my junior brother, I used to call us Aki and Popo. So I was always bullied, and because I was small, because of my height, and because my friends there, they were taller than me, bigger than me. So sometimes even when we do a general work, they will want to oppress me, sharing money. They will use their age and all those things. So I will always fight. So it's me always fighting for what I deserve. It's not. I always fight for you to get it. Although it's my right, but if you don't fight, you won't get it. That's how I was grown. That's worry for you. That's the street for you.
Yes.
So those kind of things. So when I went to meet this bro, to teach me how to sew all those things, so I can also further education. So I noticed that he's a boxer. He goes to stadium and train. So when I got that information, I told him, man, I need to learn this thing. So it will help me, defeat the street.
Yeah.
That was just my idea. To beat people in the streets, to
self-defense.
Yes, to defend myself.
Yes.
To stop those bullying. So it was not like this one never know what they do. Anyways, let's just start. So when I started it was just like that. But the more I was gaining experience, the more I was fighting in the gym there. The more the fight in the streets was reducing because I knew some things. So to me, it's not a different thing entirely. So I've seen I've killed people bigger than me in the gym. These are people, national athletes that I made there. So I was not like, if I now fought outside, what will now happen to this person that have zero knowledge of what I know? Even when I don't know anything, I used to defeat them. Now that I know something,
the discipline of it, eh?
Yeah. So it's not more like I'll be fighting every day now. So there's no need. So it helps me calm myself, not to everyone side. So if somebody try to oppress me, maybe you give me a slap on the street, I'll just look at you. It is better I take down maybe your one hit or your slap or the chat and go than me retaliating. It will not be the question. If I did something, it will not be now if I'm my trouble or I did it will be okay, you don't kill and carry on. So the result for me, the outcome for me,
it outweighs
whatever thing that you are bringing. So
the consequence.
Yeah. So that's why. But later I don't understood that there's money in fighting. That was later because there was no opportunity again for me to go to school. And during those times, I would tell you, without school, you can't be anything in life. So later that we found out that there's money in fighting in boxing. So we decided to dedicate our time and everything on it. So,
okay. So how's your boxing, your boxing career, has it been? Like, how your boxing journey been before you decided to transition into kickboxing and mixed martial arts?
So for the boxing, we used to train, we used to do all the work. But
where is that, in Edo?
No, it's not in Edo. That was Warri.
Warri, okay.
That time, Warri, in Warri Stadium. That's where we train.
Okay.
So what really made me leave boxing is that when it is time, because most of the time I used to sponsor myself for competition. Government does not sponsor us or anybody. So I sponsor myself for competition. When it is time for this maybe small championship where there's no money, they'll tell you, say sponsors, we'll sponsor ourselves. We'll do everything, we'll go. When it is time for festival, big competitions, like big competition that government will bring money, there will be money. They will not use us, we will not make team. They will go and look for people. They will look for people outside the state or people that they feel that they are better than us.
Yeah.
They will not even give us a fair trials sometimes. So imagine going for trials. If you like, they will tell you, if you like, beat and I will use. So those kind of politics, it was not fair to us. So, and for me, sports, I've already given it too much. I cannot just stop like that. So it gets to a time during this Abuja Festival 2018, after the long festival, that I have not started, so I don't know. But they say that something happened, they have to pause festival. So when they resumed, it was Abuja that hosted 2018. Yeah. So I was hoping that I live at Abuja. I've also make Abuja team, but I said no. Let me go back to Delta State. I want to make Delta State team. So the people I was living with there at that time, so they told me, stay here, Abuja. That you already Abuja is the one who said. I said no. I'll go back to my state. I'll make team there. It's better. I have people there. So when I went back during the trials, they fucked me up, They told me to my face, our own head coach, he told us, not only me, some of us there, some of us, we are from Warri, some of us there, he told us that if you like, kill him. We'll not use you. And
why?
This is, we don't know.
Because
the thing is that it's not to an extent here. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
So there is politics in it just as much as it is like in football.
Politics.
So a big man can just bring this person from somewhere and expose your
Yes. So we go through those kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's big politics. So it's who you know. You can just call, somebody can just come and say, put my brother, put my friend. It's big politics. So those are the kind of things we experience. But then, so imagine I came to my own state, did trials, I won. Then they brought somebody, they used the person. No, those kind of things is very. Then after they did that, they now decamped me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that as at that time, Abuja, I've already left them. Abuja was they were sad. Coach Bade.
Yeah.
Him and my own coach at Warri.
Yeah.
They are friends, very good friends. But Coach Bade was sad. Me leaving Abuja because I'm good. I'm a prospect. So but I left. So when I got to my own state, they teach me now. So later when I called them back, I should come back. They told me that they've already bought somebody, they replaced me.
Oh wow.
So I was not left no other way again. No other state. I don't have anybody that I no connection, nothing. So I was like, I cannot go home. So I stayed in the camp. I stayed in the whole camp. I even went to Abuja with them. So you can imagine what it feels like. I was not in the camp. They stopped my allowance because I was not in the list again. They've already decamped me. So me staying at the camp is on my own risk. I'm on my own. So they stopped the allowance that they're supposed to be paying every week. They stopped it. They gave it to the other guy. My accommodation, they gave it to him. My food, everything, they gave it to him. So you can imagine your position. You now watch somebody taking your money, taking your food, taking your space and everything.
It's demoralizing though.
Yeah. But I said to myself, I will stay and watch. So after the whole thing, I went to meet my own resident coach. So he told me that he's going to give me another state. He's going to look for state for me. So we went to Abuja. Finally, they got state for me, which is Anambra. That should represent Anambra. So I was really happy, very, very happy. That finally, doesn't matter if I'm paid or if they pay me or not. I just want to fight and prove myself. So if I catch that Delta State, boy, that person that they use, that kind of thing. My own aim is just him. Yeah. As young athletes now, we have this kind of things in mind. So when we get to Abuja, so my coach, his brother, they are the one that used to do accreditation card. Without the accreditation card, you won't be able to box. So I will not be disturbed there. Where's the card? Where's this card? They told me, so when it is time for them to give me the card, they took me backstage. So the man as I there, they said to me, him and my resident coach, they said to me, because when the Delta State was doing us those kind of things that would be complaining, why are they frustrating us? And we'll meet our coach. Coach, why are they doing us like this? No, not only me. There's even one other boy. His name is Harinze. That was my boy. He's heavyweight. That one now is in the UK. He's doing professional box and he's doing well. So we meet our coach. We say it's not his fault. He's the head coach. And he's had this style that he cannot do anything. So you respect your head and respect your coach. So when we get to Abuja now, when him and his brother are supposed to give me an accreditation card, I thought that these people are for me. But this is what happened. When they're about to give me the card, they now told me that, see, this card won't give you so. This is how he says. This is how he puts it. He said, this card won't give you so. If we give you this card, if you won't fight against Delta State, not a ringo.
What does that mean?
That means it should be a walkover. I should not fight against. So since I'm representing Anambra, I should not fight. If I'm winning, then when it's time, maybe it will not clash Delta State and Anambra.
Yeah.
I should, if they call my name, I should not fight.
Oh, that's fixing.
Yes, now it should be always be walkover. My expectation is him.
Yeah.
It's to fight and prove to my state that I'm better.
Yes.
Yes, I deserve this thing.
That
I've
took
been there.
from me.
Yes, now I've been there. So I was short of words. I look at my coach. Maybe he's going to say something. So I was not like, I told this coach, these people they are for me. That means if he's saying this to me now, that means all what they've been doing to me in the States is he has a hand. He knows about it.
Yes. They probably not even opened you up to the best of potentials.
Yes. So I was just looking at them, and then I cried.
Oh, wow.
I said, okay. I didn't say anything. No. So I was looking at him. Maybe he will say something to his own elder brother, or defend me. You know what he said? He told his brother, I better leave Karo, leave her. Anything you want to make, go do, just to cover up. So, and his brother is like, he's big, he's part of the officials, and he's big in the officials. He's a ref.
Yeah.
So eventually we were fighting. I won the first fight, and they know these people. They know everything. They know what to do. So I won the first fight. I was supposed to fight. If I win this fight, they know I'm kind of stubborn. I'm stubborn too when it comes to what I want to do. They know if I win this fight, I will definitely set that state. And there's no way they will call me that will not come out. There's no way I will agree to that thing. So they robbed me on that fight.
Yeah.
Before getting to that stage. So after everything, I was angry. I took the fight. I stayed. After the whole thing, I understood some things. I told him that I was shedding weight. So, but at first I was angry at them. But I told myself, those people that are using to replace us, did they have two heads? And those times it was more about the Lagos people, those Yoruba guys. I was not telling them, I said, they don't have two heads now. What are they doing better that we're not doing? So now I feel that my own coach has failed me. So the only part that I was angry with him, I was not thinking that it's not even what they did they get at Abuja. But I was not feeling like, if this man knows, he's the one training me. If he had known that I'm not good enough, he should have told me. They should have corrected me. I would have, amended.
Okay.
I also know that every coach wants to win. So if you see an athlete that is not going to give you the results, they will put you aside and use somebody better.
And all this has been happening in your boxing scene.
Yeah.
So
I'm coming now. So during those times, so after they did all those things, somebody is not there, and the boy eventually won the gold. So he won. So it was not. So Delta State gave him an employment. So he's now, how would I put it? The original, just like somebody holding the bet in the weight. So he's the number one contender.
Yeah.
So I will be number two, or number anything.
Yeah.
So there's no way I will be going for 60 kg again. I have to go to another weight. There's no space again because they already have a national champion here. And during those times that we're at the camp, trying to make team, doing all those trials, the kickboxing head coach that I was already calling me, Jesus boy, I like you, I see potential, you come and do kickboxing now. I told them no, it's boxing. And they wanted to even contracted myself. I refused.
This is your transition to kickboxing, right? Okay.
So I refused. Even when I ever tried to make the kickboxing camp that time safe, I tried. Now the man gave me a chance, but I could not make the team.
Why was that?
I cannot.
Your skill level.
Yes, I have hands. I can use my hands to win fight, but in kickboxing you must kick.
Yeah.
There's no way you can win with only hand. You must kick. And me raising my legs, I'm already on the floor. So big advantage because I have zero knowledge of kicking. It's just that whole thing. We just wanted to fix it. So that time, my whole captain self was benching me because these are the people that trained me. Yeah. So during those experiences, I told myself that I'm not losing again. No matter what it takes.
Yeah.
I always win. I will always be the first choice. And first of all, I went to my captain. I told the captain, see, I'm not gonna make weight for you again because we are almost at the same weight. It's not that we are at the same weight. He will shed from wherever he's coming to come and meet me there. Because he is our captain and he's a favorite. They know him already in the team in the state. they will even wanted to give us a try. So automatically we just take that position.
Yes,
But for me, it's not like that. So we did all this. So I told him that I'm not making weight for you again. You see this weight, we will drag it. So when it comes to that weight, lead me to nothing. I would start making weight, start cutting down to lower weight, maybe 56. And maybe by the time I make that weight, I don't have any strength again.
Yeah.
So I told him so I told him I'm not making weight again.
Okay.
Anytime there's competition, both of us will fight, we'll do trials. So when it comes on and when there's competition, we will do trials, we'll do worry trials. They will still do their own biasment. So when it is in next festival now, which is Edo State, so I left boxing for them.
Okay, that was how you left boxing.
That was how I left boxing. So at the gym there, we also had another coach who is training kickboxing. So that one will come and say, come, if you like banga soup, and banga soup not there available, if you see a good say eat am. Because he has been calling me to do kickboxing. I told him, boxing. But after that incident, we went now. I said, okay, I will do kickboxing. Did you know that after everything, everybody has gone, after the festival, everybody will go for holiday, like that. But me, there's no break for me. I'll go to the gym, coach or no coach, I'll lock myself there, I'll be training myself. So there was even a time my coach came and somebody was, and he said, yeah, no, be kickboxing, carry your bag more for you. I looked at him, I took my bag, I went. So there's even a time you overhear them, see leg, now this leg you want to do kickboxing, we'll go see that. I'll overhear them, but I'll still be training. So that other kickboxing coach, he knows, he's telling me, no worry, everywhere good. So I trained with him. So when it was time for competition, kickboxing, I had competition. So they called me. I said, okay, let's go. Although it's my first, that was 2018. So we went. They were already champions, known people there. Now, so Nigeria be known people. So it's normally you cannot be a king. I said that you dethrone one to become one. That's the only option.
True.
So because these people, they were very good. So when we were going, my coach was not telling me, this weight where you go to now, what weight to 63.
What weight is that?
Lion's weight, say minus 63.5 kg.
For the casuals, is that like a bantamweight, featherweight? What category? Like, what would you call that?
Okay, for boxing is light welter.
Okay, like welterweight. Okay.
No, light welterweight.
Light welterweight.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 62 kg.
Okay, and that's big for you.
That's big for me. Normally, I'm supposed to fight 60 kg, but that's the available weight. So to make the team now. So we went, so we were going for this competition, and there were strong people there, according to them. So they told me, this weight, strong, it's awful. You know, if you make them. So I told the coach, then why were you even training me in the first place? Why are you even taking me to this competition? If you still be the one telling me that strong people did or not good there, why you train me? So you don't believe yourself. So he looked at me and said, okay, I believe you, let's go. So we went. So our head coach, as at then, we were trying to, I don't know, what will I ever use? Beg him or in a way so that I would make him just use favor. But when my coach was talking to him, I overheard him that is this fight, this competition, he's going to know if I will make his team or not. That was their private discussion. So to me, I said, okay, any IP. But to cut the long story short, we fought in that competition. I won silver.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, my first kickboxing. I was like,
you exceeded expectations.
And to be surprised, my opponent was this Bernard.
The same Bernard you fought
the same Bernard.
That was in kickboxing.
Yeah, that was a kickboxing.
So he was in kickboxing too?
He was the champion of that weight.
Oh, really?
Everybody is scared of him.
Okay.
Because he kills everybody there. But we fought.
Oh, wow.
It was an unanimous decision.
Yeah.
So even the center ref would be like, this boy, this fight Bernard, you don't knock your ass. You went the distance. Well, so he was able telling him, this guy will be problem. So that was how it happened. So I was feeling bad. So because I overheard what the coach was telling the head coach was telling my own coach that is this fight that he used to know if I would make the team or not. So I actually went to him to tell him that, man, it's my first time. I will try my best. He told me, you won't know, they rob you. He encouraged me, just like what people did. That I should not feel bad that I fought a good fight at the Echo. That was what he told me. I was like, So he encouraged me. This was what I was even expecting my first coach to even do. Even if no matter the outcome, it's just like your own son.
Pupil.
Yeah.
You can't discourage your people. Then why are you now training him? Like you've made you're not building any form of confidence.
Yeah.
So that's
so that same year is still the festival year.
Okay. So you said something about fighting in all African games.
Yeah.
Is that kickboxing too?
No, it's MMA.
That was MMA. That's MMA. That's after you transitioned to MMA.
It was still kickboxing. We were doing kickboxing now. So we're not doing kickboxing. And kickboxing was not part of the All African Games. It was not included. So what are we going to do? Just say and watch. We'll try MMA now.
Okay,
and MMA is available.
Okay.
So we'll stay now. The only thing kickboxing does is the only competition they are going for is just festival.
Okay.
So we'll not be waiting for every 2 years to
Your
compete.
transition to MMA was more like chance. Like this is what's available at America.
Kickboxing is not available.
Yeah.
They are not doing anything.
Okay.
So and MMA is just there. MMA is new. So and it's still kickboxing. So I mean, I'll be waiting for an opportunity to able to do this MMA, but I don't like wrestling at all.
Yeah.
So
with little I've known about you, with the little time we spent together at the watch party, and this might be a reflection of many fighters like you too. That has gone through the challenges and rigorous process of training, of processes, and even the person that is supposed to build you not believing in you. That's a challenge. Yes. That's a challenge on its own.
Which is very
and
bad.
One thing I see is when you see an opportunity, you tend to grab it. And this is me just saying from a casual perspective and a human perspective, all someone like you needs is someone that believes in you and someone that would support and encourage you. That might be, and to guys watching, this is also to you. If you are saying this, that would support you. No, might not be necessarily financially, but like believe in you to the whole core. And
like training was. Honestly, I'm just the one doing.
In Abuja, have you been to? You've been to gyms here now?
No, I've not been to.
But TMA seems to be the number one gym that we sing about, because most guys that come to the watch party are always saying TMA.
Yes,
TMA.
I know most of them there. Now.
Won't you like to go there? Your time here?
Checks, we represented data set together. Let me say, although he's my senior,
yes,
which we know, but it's still like a teammate.
Yes,
we are teammates.
Machine Gun Shakes is a down to earth guy. He's like with everybody.
Even like that fight you were saying, they added as a proof fight that I told you, it's an exhibition.
Yes.
That with Gospel Cornelius. It was Machine Gun that seconded me.
Oh wow.
At that time I was even a boxer. I wanted to fight, so I just called what's his name, Alonu, which is our captain, Theta State captain, NDD.
Yeah,
you know NDD now. Alonu, Arotios.
Yeah.
So I called him, Kapu, fight no day, give me fight now. He now told me that's this is friend Ima Dragon. They used to call him Dragon. That told me there's one fight, but I can't one. You go fight pro. I say anything, I go fight. Don't worry. That was how I just took it like that. We went, and then that was how that thing happened. So he was not there. So he has to call Sheikh. Sheikh is his friend. He has to call Sheikh. I bet my boy, you come take care of her for me. And Sheikh did exactly.
I would like you to go there to train a couple of times while you are in Abuja.
Okay.
You just catch up with. I mean, I'm sure they will see this. They will watch this podcast. But before we go further, I just want to ask you. I can sense a burning desire and fire in you. What are your hopes and aspirations? Like, looking when you see that when you are in this your game that you are in now, what? And this is not just us talking. We don't know who is seeing us. We don't know who is watching us. We don't know where this will reach. I just want you to speak it out to the universe. What are your hopes and aspirations? What do you wish or want to happen to you?
Okay, honestly, because there were so many difficulties for me as a fighter. So many difficulties, especially for your loved ones, your family.
Yeah.
Well, I don't blame them, friends, because they'll think they are doing you good, but because of the struggles and everything, they will tell you, you don't really fight. Now fight, you see the fight. This is that, this is what come and nothing. So any money I have, I put it in fight because no sponsors. You have to buy your training kits, your gym fees, everything. So instead of me to buy clothes or do things that other people are doing, we'll buy kits. Because it was not enough, so we just be like that, manage, and sometimes they start looking down on you and those kind of stuff. So for me, and I go through a lot. Like nobody told me, nobody was there to guide me through all these things. So I made a lot of mistakes that really took time for me, and time is a big factor in this game. Because there was no support. So I decided that for every truth that I know, all the mistakes that I've gone through, I will not let the ones that is coming behind me. I'll tell them the truth. Those things that they did to me, I won't want them to go through those kind of things. That's why I'm putting on effort to make it and succeed.
Yeah.
So when I succeed, which I'm already doing, when I succeed, money, I will use and sponsor people. Tell them the truth. This kind of thing, so that they don't go through this kind of thing, so that at the early stage, they will make what they want to make and live. So I know I'll make it to the world. That's definitely, like I said, I promise it's my last time of losing. What really happened at the AKO is just like...
How did the AKO opportunity come by?
Although I've been expecting it, but I wasn't expecting that I would be part of the AKO.
Okay. Was there a form of lobbying? What was the process like?
I've talked, because like Mr. Ara was the one that took us to the All African Game, not Nigeria.
Okay.
So it was even weird that it was even Kamaru, Lagos Continental Hotel, Lagos, then Usman, Minister of Finance, Lagos, then Boxing Hall of Famer. So because Nigeria did not sponsor us. So we went on our own. So Nigeria took their own team different.
Okay, that was like a private sponsor.
Yeah, so we went on our own private sponsor.
But what were you representing? You're representing Nigeria now.
Yeah, but we represent Nigeria. Nigeria did not pay us allowance. Neither did they pay our transport. Neither did they feed us or even give us Team Nigeria. Yes, the real Team Nigeria, they were different. They were having their tracksuits. They were at the Games Village. We camped in a different place. So we were there like. So when we see other people, they were paying them about 1.4 million as allowance. We had nothing. So imagine that kind of thing. You go, All African Games come, you win, everybody see you for the world. You come to your family and there's nothing to show for. Even up to now. But we won overall, the outside team. We won overall. In fact, we topped the MMA. We were about 9. We took 5 gold, 3 silver, 1 bronze. And up to then, we're still competing. So, me, I know this is our new. So, the AKO experience, so Mr. Ryan already knows me. So, we'll be talking about it.
Yeah.
So, my own, the coach that, right now I'm representing Edo State. So, the Edo State coach, too, they also, trying to make. But Ryan had told me that your weight, the weight that is available there's no banter weight. So we cannot let you fight a featherweight because it will spoil your career. It will spoil. That was what he told me.
Yeah.
That I should wait. So I don't know. Even our own kickboxing president, Cecil Wilson, most of them they be asking for videos. Like they want to really promote me. They want to anywhere because I'll be asking them. Even this SFC, AFC, all this. I want to fight, but nobody's really giving me fight. So I was even preparing for one kickboxing competition, and that was what we were preparing for. So Bernard too was supposed to be my opponent. One DSP competition, was supposed to be my opponent there. Later, AKO put Bernard out. That I should come out. Since it's AKO, he has been fighting for AKO, so they put him out. So I was not even having any opponent. So they told me, go and look for opponent. So that was what we were doing. We were preparing. Then later they called me, just how many days to the fight that they don't have any opponent for Bernardo.
In AKO?
Yes.
Okay.
That should come and fight AKO.
Okay.
I say, coach, but say, we not plan for it now. Another thing we do, he say, okay, we go fight him. I said, okay now. We just go there. So it was for
you sign a form of contract or agreement or they just tell you are fighting and you're fighting?
They told me I'm fighting. I said this is an opportunity now. She now wait till I already find since.
Okay.
Hey, let me just do it now. That was how I took the fight. And there are some things that really happened that honestly I don't feel like it's safe to just say it. But we're really fighting a lot of battles outside the ring than even inside the ring safe. So for my team, for my corners and all of that. So there was many challenges that I had to go through. This is 2 years now that I left home. And I've been sleeping in the gym. Like, everybody go come stadium, come meet you, follow you, train, go ask you na stadium, you go stay there for 2 years. So I said to myself, since it's AQ, since it's MMA I'm going for now. So I left the home, I went to Asaba. So I trained with wrestlers for about 6 months. Then there was one competition that came up, MMA competition. That with not some that men see me that competition. That competition said that I was training because no support, no anything. I have to maybe, how will I put it? Fast for 5 days without food and without water.
To shed weight?
No, it's not because I want to shed weight, because there was no food.
Oh wow.
So instead of me just saying it is starving, I just turn it to fasting. And did you know, after training for 6 months, when it's time for the competition, the government, they said that there's no money. There's no money to sponsor us.
What? I don't know. Maybe because it's not the prominence of what's the body or association in charge of kickboxing?
This is sports. And there's sports commission.
Yeah, but they have bodies on that regulated activities now. It's not that
we are representing a state.
Yeah.
So if there's competition, the state is supposed to sponsor you since you are the athlete. But since sponsors is not coming and you want to go, the thing is more about yourself. That's what every athlete should know. If nobody is coming to do it for you, just like somebody that is going to school and is going to school, they told you that we'll not get school fees to pay for you. If you know what that thing means to you, you go and look for money yourself to do it. So that's how it has been for me. So I'm not really seeing anybody that they are supposed to sponsor me or this. I'll go any which way, look for the money. I know that it's for me and it's my way out. So it's my business now. I have to take care of it.
Yes.
And people will be like, all these years you don't do sports, not till they come at this, that, and you see they don't. I will tell them, sure, you go school, you don't finish school. Or sometimes I'll use this kind of thing. I'll use maybe an instruction of, okay, if you are a landlord, you have a house, people that you put for rent. Will it take you a year to get the money? Sure, you bought land, then you build and do everything. You don't expect to gain. You don't expect to gain your profit. You small thing will start paying you back now. If you go to school, you don't expect all the money that you spend in school. Once you finish school and you started working, you start receiving profit. This is the same thing that we do too as fighters. You have to learn, you have to pay your bills, go to competition, sacrifice and everything. So all of them that you are seeing, all these elite fighters, they also have their own ups and downs too.
Yes.
Their own sacrifice. At first, the sport was not giving them money. That's what. So they will see us as amateurs, we that is coming up. They will start comparing us to these elite fighters that they watch in TV. Okay, now you don't win fight, where the money will come out. People they collect millions, where's your own? But they don't know that there are levels to this.
That's what I wanted to even ask you. Beyond the agreement to fight an opponent, there are many things to. It's just like a football player.
Yeah.
That once has a football is in a football team. There are many things to secure that are supposed to be in place to secure your own comfort before even going to fight. That's why I was asking you, like, even the AQ. I don't want to. I know what you mean when you say you don't want to say some certain things. So it doesn't become like a detriment to your growth going forward. But I get what you mean. But even as you to take care of yourself, you might not have a management behind you, but there are some dotting of the I's and crossing of the T's.
It was on me. See, let me say this. Did you know that I was living in the gym? Nobody cares how you wake up. All they know is come to training. There's some extent there's no food, no money to eat.
Even sparring partners, if you decide to train with someone or spar with someone,
you get injured. When you get
there should be some
injured,
incentives.
nobody, you see that will even still go and look for money to take care of yourself and come back to training again. But they want results from you. You must win. That's what the state cares. That's what a lot of people cares. They don't really care about your welfare. So there will be a time that we will have to go to restaurants and wash plates to feed so that we can sustain and continue.
No. The Nigeria
many times, even before we went to the All African Games, was like that. There's witness and there's evidence. So what will I now be saying? That is because the government did not give me money, or as people are saying, Tinubu this that. So I'm now joining them and be telling my family, see, I've lost my dad and I have siblings, I have families that I need to take care of.
Oh wow.
So what do you expect me to do now? So should I go and steal or do illegal to? No, I know, and I'm already saying. So when the AK opportunity came,
you just had to grab it.
Yes, I said I just have to do whatever I have to do. So that was how we went. And we're preparing. And there were so many things I wasn't even because
what was being taken care of? Your feeding. I mean, during that process, preparing for the fight. We have fight week. Your feeding, your accommodation was taken care of.
It is 3 days now.
Yes.
Yes, for that 3 days that AQ invited you. You are their property. They are taking care of everything.
And why you be shedding weight also? You were shedding weight also.
Yes, now you be eating and be shedding weight now. Even when we went to the All African Games, we shed weight sooner. But the thing is that when we're supposed to fight 61 at 61, I thought it's the amateurs where you have to, be maybe below 61 or so. I was weighing 59 during the official weighing. Because I now noticed that you were supposed to be on that weight.
Yes.
That was already too draining for me.
Yes. You'd gone below.
Yeah, so I gone below. So
because you don't even have a measurement.
Yeah,
a kind of tool to measure yourself on.
So,
okay,
see, all these things are I'm already at disadvantage because of I lack the information. These are the things my team. If I have a team or a manager, other good management, they are supposed to do for me. So I don't overdrain myself. I don't overtrain or make some mistakes. Knowing the rules is an advantage for you. So as a fighter, a professional, you are training under a particular rules. So some people, they don't even know the rules. So sometimes when they fight and lose, they say they rob me. You are not applying the rules. Like maybe in boxing now, you start doing like this. You think you are winning. They'll say it's slapping. They'll start warning you and penalizing you. You think you are winning, but you are losing. You are committing more fouls. So and that's not it. So these things we're not told because we don't know. So it's when you go, you make the mistake. That's when you not know. But that time has counted. It has passed. So no good management.
The boxing commissions has a lot of work and way to go.
It's not just the boxing.
And this is also a reach out to if you're listening to this and me personally too, I'm already taking interest in it, and you feel like you're a fight enthusiast and you're in the position to promote fighters, not even promote, just not promote, to embody fighters, the fighting spirit, and embody fighters, and take care of them, and to help them in their aspirations and dreams, you can always reach out. This is a platform for us to reach out.
Fighters come. Did you know that everybody will be taken care of except the fighters? The coaches, the referees, the judges, officials, they organize everything. They will pay money to everybody, even as far to the cleaners, the medicals, they will come. But there will not be any amount specifically that, okay, you won't go, this will be allocated to the fighter. No, they will not give them anything. No. Even accommodation self problem, even transportation self, they will not even provide anything. So just imagine. And these people, sometimes they will bring guest artists, maybe they will bring musicians, singers, or comedians. They will pay those people, but they will not pay fighters.
Yeah. In fact, fighters, you guys are one of the most resolute people in the world that I know. Because to decide that you are going to just wake up, I've been training to enter into a ring or the octagon to fight someone that you have no beef with, you have no hatred for, and to say you want to commit yourself in fighting him. It goes beyond all human thinking. This is Karo speaking out the mind of not only him but a lot of fighters in situations like this and in shoes like this.
And it's everybody, these things that be organized because of fighters.
Yeah.
The most important people will be neglected, which is the fighters.
It's fine. There has to be a change. We are going to be an advocate for fighters to be taken care of, for fighters to be well managed, and the fight is going to. It's not going to even be a fight. It's going to be an uprising, and it's going to start now. Karo, I know you have a lot more to say. These fighters we see in these big promotions, the UFCs, the EFCs, the One Championship, the Bellator, we have way better fighters with heart and fighters with talent in this our country and in this our continent. They just need value, management, and right proportions to get to their star, and it will all begin here and right now. And guys, thank you for watching as usual. Karo, it's a pleasure talking to you. It's a wrap, yo.